Hello folks, this is the server with only gizmos, and in today's video we are going to review a portable Bluetooth speaker. Now, talking about portable Bluetooth speakers, there are a lot of them available in the market, but when you are trying to buy one which has quality and is affordable at the same time, the choices somehow tends to get narrowed, and there are the likes of the Supertooth Disco or the X Minis. Now, the Supertooth Disco, although they are pretty loud, they are not really that portable. But when it comes to the X Minis, although they are very portable, they are slightly less louder or audible when it comes to outdoors. So now, as a result of that, there is a scope for a speaker which can be considerably loud in outdoors and portable at the same time. So the product that we are going to review in today's video promises us just that. So let's quickly go ahead and take a look at this portable speaker that we are talking about. So it's called the Beacon Phoenix. Now let us quickly take a look at the packaging of the Beacon Phoenix. So it comes in this very attractive box, and the Beacon Phoenix is currently available in about 3 colors. That is black, there is street red, and this one which is electric blue. And it is available for about $99. And let me just now quickly go ahead and let's take a look inside the box. So here is the Beacon Phoenix speaker. It looks great, but for now we will talk about it later on. First of all, let's just go ahead and see what else is inside the box. Alright. Firstly, there is a USB plus mini USB cable which will obviously be used for charging the speaker, and you can use it to charge via your PC or the laptop. So moving on to the next item, this is a 3.5mm auxiliary cable. This is for obviously connecting those devices which are not Bluetooth enabled to the speaker, and it's considerably long as well, so that's a good thing. Now lastly, there are a couple of manuals. One is a detailed manual for using the Beacon Phoenix speaker, and the other one is a quick connection guide for you to connect your phones or perhaps any other music device to this speaker. So now let us quickly move to the speaker now. Now let us go ahead and take a look at the speaker in detail. So first of all, let us talk about the build quality and design of the speaker. So as you can see here, right at on the bottom, you have got these risers here which are just half an inch, not even that, so as to keep the speaker from touching the ground, so as to allow the reverberations happen smoothly, and they would also avoid the speaker from dancing around at high volumes. So that is another advantage of these risers. Alright, so on the sides of the Beacon speaker you have the logo here, but the other small speakers are placed at 180-degree orientation from each other. So that is also a good thing. It would allow the music from the speaker, the throw to enhance, so that you would have a clear sound. So that's another thing. Now just let's take a look at the connectivity options here. You have got the mini USB connector for obviously charging the speaker, and right next to it you have got the 3.5mm port for connecting your the cable for connecting your other non-Bluetooth devices. Now on the top you have this control panel. Now these, although it looks like a 4-way key, this is just 3. There are just 3 keys here. This one is for switching on and off the speaker and play pause. So let me just go ahead and do that. It takes roughly about 5 seconds to get the speaker switched on, and these other buttons we will just talk about, but before that let me just quickly wrap up the build quality and design of the speaker. So as you can see, the speaker has got this very compact look. It is also very stylish at the same time. In fact, it's one of the best speakers that we have seen in a long time for portable speakers. And it's surrounded by LED lights as well, so that also looks very attractive. So yes, overall the Beacon Phoenix is a very stylish compact portable speaker. Let us see how the controls work and how efficient it is with connecting to your other devices. So firstly, I've got my Bluetooth enabled smartphone here, which I would connect with the Beacon Phoenix. So all you have to do is switch on Bluetooth on your device. Obviously we've just switched this on, and now all I have to do is go to Bluetooth, switch it on. So it's searching the devices. So it would bring up Beacon Phoenix, which you have to touch and connect to. In case if the speaker asks for a passcode, you will have to enter 0000. So it's up here right now. Let me just go and try. So I've clicked it and it's trying to connect to the speaker. Like I said, if it asks you for a passcode, you have to enter 0000. So now since it's connected, let me just go ahead and play music on the device. Okay. So there you go. We were able to play music on the device. Now I would keep this music on so that I can explain you some of the features on this speaker. So firstly, let's just quickly take a look at this. As I told you, I'll explain you about those buttons, so it's time to give you a demo. So now these 2 buttons would help you to control the volume as well as skip the tracks. So if you want to increase the volume, you have to long press this key. So if it's beeping like this, it means that you have reached out the max option here. Now the other options available with these keys are that you can skip the tracks. Now let me just show you here. So when I press it, there you go, we have skipped the track and we can just go back to the track. So these are the control options available here. From my experience, I've seen that people might actually, when they start out using the controls on the Beacon Phoenix, you might just be a little confused while using these controls to increase the volume or change tracks because of you have to long press in order to increase the volume, which people might not remember, and they might just end up skipping the track. Although I don't see it as a problem, much of a problem, using it for a long time, but still you wouldn't actually, it's best to use the smartphone in order to control the track rather than using the speaker. So that was control options on the speaker and how would you configure it. Now I already told you about the cable to connect to non-Bluetooth enabled devices. Now I don't have any non-Bluetooth device right now, so what I will do is quickly switch off the Bluetooth option here. So now once I have done that, I'll just go ahead and quickly connect these cables on both. So the Beacon speaker is already on, and I just have to insert the cables here. Once that's done, let me just go ahead quickly to my music player and just play music on it. So as you can see, That's how easy it is to connect with a speaker, with Beacon Phoenix here, using your Bluetooth device or a non-Bluetooth enabled device. Now let us talk about the connectivity here, because it's a Bluetooth operated device. It's important that the Bluetooth range is good. Now from our experiments we found that the Bluetooth range in a completely empty room or an open room or outdoors would be about anywhere between 20 to 30 feet, which is not that great, but then it's good enough for using a speaker. The other thing is that if you have any walls in between, so say if you are in a room or in your house and if there are walls, the range would be limited to just 10 feet. So that was about the Bluetooth. And now let us go ahead and talk about the most important aspect here, that is the sound quality. Now with the Beacon Phoenix we were surprised at how loud it is, and also at the same time, even when you play music at max, the speakers, they don't really vibrate or dance around. Obviously they'll vibrate, but they do not dance around, and there is absolutely no distortion. And the most amazing thing here is that even at max volume you are able to hear the voice of the singer clearly, and you can easily differentiate between the instruments being played there. So that is also another great feature about the Beacon Phoenix. So we loved the sound quality here. Perhaps the 180 degrees orientation of the speaker also has a role to play in the good sound quality or output that you are able to get out of it. Now there only remains the last factor, is that the Beacon Phoenix has a built-in battery which is about 850 mAh. And from our test we were able to play it for an absolutely impressive 8 hours continuously. We also had the speaker on for about three and a half hours on standby, and still we were able to get a good 8 hours, which is very impressive for a portable speaker of this size. Now if you want to charge the battery straight from scratch, you would require about 4 hours if you're using a USB from your desktop or PC. So that was all about the Beacon Phoenix. It's available for $99 and it's available in 3 colors. That was black, street red and electric blue. And the other good thing is that Beacon actually gives you about 1,000 days of warranty with the product. And if you're not in the US, you would be required to pay an additional shipping fee. Anywhere around the world, if you order the device, you would be required to pay anywhere between $20 to $26. Say if you are in India, you would be required to shell about $125 for the Beacon Phoenix. So that was all about the Beacon Phoenix. So that was Tasavvur with Only Gizmos. Signing off. Thank you so much.